now, what I suggest you to do is do some yoga or some body movement at least. So you gotta be good in a tripod, a headstand, and different variations of headstand, which help a lot in not getting swept. But also helps a lot as warm-ups is being here. Let yourself get bridged over, follow your heels. My wrestler training can jump back and forth. I never got to that point. But what I can do is looking over. You go to the baby bridge, by the way, this is something else I like to do. Walk, you use it, return where you came from. And if you do this, it's very hard to get swept if you do that. What else? There is, if you want to put pressure, so the over-under pass, what I'm actually, double under pass, what I'm actually doing, the head is in the middle here. The head can move left and right. If I put my hand over his head cannot move to that side anymore. So he's forced to move to that side if he wants to move. Keep your weight over and start turning in. And then evolve this kind of yoga poses. You can do it like this, and you can do it like, well, do some yoga and you're gonna feel how those poses relate to this kind of fighting as well. Who was helping me a while ago? Thank you. Why do I start with the double under? Because it's a symmetrical movement. I can put my hand, so I'm going to show a different variation of grip. What I like is to put your fist on the floor, go over, see? And now I can really commit to one side straight away. So try to move. It's quite hard for him to get out here. If I put my hand a little bit away, he can move his head in and out, move to the other side, and he can recover from here. So once I put my fist on the floor, I can go all the way high and start looking to the ceiling, keep my weight over, and he's stuck. And I can do it to the other side as well. Why do I like to show here? Because now we see both the mirroring effect, right? Now we go to asymmetrical positions. What is an asymmetrical position? Is where left and right is different. We could do it from over-under passing. What I really would like to show now is to do it for a triangle. With gi it's a bit safer, but we can still do it here. What I like to do in triangle, for example, I like to keep my shoulder. So often when I'm fighting, I will put my hand, I will get a grip of the gi here. Put your hand on the floor, please. Or I can just put my fist. I'm going to put my hand here in the inside of my leg and open my elbow here and keep my head straight. Now look at this. Every single time someone bends his neck, I can do a stack pass. Okay, remember? If you put your head up, I will rush in straight away and get them both together. Try to do a triangle here. That's very hard. Now here it can still be done. Stretch your neck, please. No, look, come back. If you want to get out here, what should you stretch first, your hip or your head? Go back, stretch your hip first. And that is very dangerous for your neck, because now you're breaking your own neck, or stretching your own neck. Put your chin up. No, your chin. Chin up. And now, see, now stretch your hips. Now it can be done. But most people prefer to push and don't think about that. Always keep the head. That's the reason why I never, ever when I roll, when I'm here, I will always be looking up. I never want to be looking into him and allow him to catch my neck. Only in boxing, where we have distance, then you can choose to keep your chin here. But once you're clinching, look at Muay Thai, for example. They always keep their chin up once they're clinching. That's one of the reasons. So, if he puts his head on the floor, I keep my hand here. And he starts to put his head up, wrap it, see? And start bringing your weight over, and now he cannot push anymore. If you put your head on the floor, and put some weight in your leg, yeah. If I go here, now that would be dangerous. Because I expose my arm, and now I do expose the triangle. But if I'm patient here, look, get your triangle please. Look what happens. Put your hip up. The moment he puts his hip up, what did happen to his neck? He also bent his neck. So go back. So if I'm here looking up, put my shoulder in, hand here, and he goes up for the triangle, he can start walking high. See here? I don't even need to grab anything with his hand at some point, just connect it so he cannot push it away. So you move a bit please. So you bring your weight over, put your hand on the floor. And now I stay in the middle. See, try to move. That's very hard. Not a single point am I ever putting my weight on my partner. I always try to picture it like this. I'm trying to be one atom above my partner. Just taking all space away, but never really pushing. See, try to move. Hard. If I put my weight on him, see, now I'm wobbling. Because why is this? If the moment I put my weight on him, I'm like a bag of potatoes. And a bag of potatoes is heavy, but the weight is divided over the whole thing. Whereas if I really brace myself, connect myself, and carry my own weight, every move he makes now requires him to move my whole body weight as one structure. So I keep here. So one more time, put your fist in his armpit here. He starts to bring the leg up, put the arm over, toes on the mat, and walk over him. Fist on the floor. It's correct when your shoulder is over your hand, like this here. And now I'll wait. You turn your head to that side, I turn my hand hip into that side, a mirror. And I'll wait. And he goes to the other side, and I move here. Hand out. So try to close, please. It's very hard. If I close a triangle, my arm is stuck here, but if I keep completely turned in, see that it always slides out at this point. I can put my hand underneath his butt, and slowly start getting in. And at this point, it's possible to choke him by just keeping your hand on his throat and keep bringing his hip higher. Slightly easier with kimono. Okay? Try this one, please.